Dragons. I'm about to work on AIM, page 14, Translate Verbal Phrases. I just wanted to show you really quick, if you joined me for 13, that I just glued that paper underneath. The only discrepancy I found on the answer key was per was in 2 categories, but I put a question mark here because I'd like to discuss whether per goes in multiplication. I feel like per sounds like division, but I would be happy to discuss that as a class. And moving on to translate verbal phrases. This is only 8 questions. We're just going to take these phrases, translate each verbal phrase into an expression in the space provided. Notice if they have letters, we should know which type of expression that is at this point. Algebraic. Good. All right, 5 times a number, and the number is represented by m. 5 times m. That would be your answer. Now please pause the video and try 2 through 8 independently. Then when you come back, we'll do the answers together. Now I'm going to continue with number 2. 3 less than the sum of a number, x and 5. 3 less, that makes me think subtract 3. 3 less. Then the sum of a number, and the number is x, combined with 5. That's that 2 operations situation where we need parentheses. X plus 5, take away 3. That one's kind of tricky. 10 more than 15. That tells me I had 15 and I added 10. All right, so I see 2 algebraic expressions, and this one appears to be a numerical expression. The quotient of some number, they don't tell us what number, and they also don't tell us what variable to use. The quotient of some number and 9. We make up a number and divide it by 9. Quotient is division. 6 less than half a number, and they want that number to be represented by W. 6 less, minus 6, than half of W. 1/2 W. Sandy has twice as many seashells in her collection as Amber does in her collection. Twice as many. I'm hearing multiplication. Write an expression to represent the number of seashells, Y, in Sandy's collection. Sandy has twice as many. Write an expression to represent the number of seashells in Sandy's collection. 2Y. That's what I'm coming up with. Number 7. I talked about this on page 13, this whole quantity question. Quantity phrase, what it means. 1/2 the quantity x. What they mean here is there's a value for x, we just don't know what it is yet. 1/2 the quantity x and the sum of 3. They want you to use some parentheses here. 1/2 the quantity x and the sum of 3. Let's add the x and the 3 together. Put some parentheses around it, and then we would take 1/2 of that value. That's another tough one. Nicole has M plus 3 video games. Dakota has twice as many as Nicole. Okay, 2 times this. Write an expression to represent the number of video games Dakota has. That one's not as painful. 2 times M plus 3. All right, there are all your answers. That's it for page 14. Thank you for joining me.